Hello guys! Today I am here to tell you about my geometry teacher. In the 10th grade I had a geometry teacher whose name was Mrs. C. Smith. By the way, that wasn't really her name, she was actually kind of a nice person, just a little crazy, and so I don't want this to offend her at all. So C. Smith we called Crazy Smith, and there was a reason for it. So, other than the fact that she was bipolar, which yes, she told us, and yes, took her medication for in front of us, often, she would play games like Hangman, which sounds like a lot of fun, but then she would make the category things like prophylactics, and then whenever we didn't know what the word prophylactic meant, because we were in the 10th grade and not using the dictionary in our spare time, she would define it for us in nice graphic ways. Yeah, that image in your head right now? But the thing that actually made us call Crazy Smith crazy was my fault. Sorry. One day in geometry class I was not paying attention because I had decided I was going to be a creative writer and was not going to have to use geometry at all. And by the way, I don't. So I put my bag in an empty chair beside me, which was consequently the one that she was supposed to use in front of her computer, but never kept in front of her computer for some unknown reason. So it was always back in the corner by my desk. So I put my bag in it because it, was right beside the desk, and I had to slide over that chair to get into my desk. So it made sense to put my bag there because it wasn't really convenient to put it behind me because there was a wall there, and it wasn't convenient to put it in front of me because my feet were there. So it really had to go beside me, which was in the chair. We had the logic of the chair, right? Okay, moving on. So whenever she took the bag out of the chair and rolled the chair to the front of the class, I wasn't really upset because it was just a place for me to put my chair. But I pretended like there was a reason that I had my bag there. Okay? Now the key word is pretended. I was in the 10th grade. I was 16 years old. 16 at this point, okay? So whenever she asked me why my bag was there, I told her that it was because I was saving a seat for my imaginary friend. I think I named him Casper. I was really uncreative about this. Instead of laughing it off or calling me a little bit crazy or insane or doing anything that a normal person would do in that situation, like, I don't know, glare, give me detention, she decided that she was going to let Casper help her teach the class. So she spent the rest of the classroom wheeling Casper around in the chair. She did not sit in it the rest of the day. She asked him questions whenever she was unclear about her notes on what she was going to be teaching, because she was unclear about her notes a lot. And by the end of the class period, she was having deep conversations with Casper at the front of the class while we all attempted to do our homework in, the actual seats. It was a little scary. Now, I know you're probably thinking that that's not too crazy, but she did eventually get fired for screaming and yelling at some kid for no apparent reason, and yeah. Eventually she took her medicine and was fairly normal for a while before she got fired, though, so I don't know if that makes you feel any better. So what crazy teacher stories do you have? Do you have any? I sort of hope you don't, but I'm pretty sure everybody has at least one. I got this idea from Dan's Not on Fire. If you haven't seen his channel, then you should, because he's hilarious. He's one of the few YouTubers that I love to watch every single time. I'll put a link in the description down there somewhere. Yeah. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!